Hello everybody, welcome back to another new and noteworthy mod review. Today we're going to take a look at the fish farming mod. But before that, this video is brought to you by Farming Peter and Farm Inc. Thank you for being farm barons. So the fish farming mod can be found over at the farmingsimulator.com website or the in-game downloadable content menu, and as of the 1.0 release, this mod is available for all platforms. Now, this mod has a required mod, and that is the production for empty pallets and barrels. But there's a catch. The required mod also has a required mod itself, and that is the sawmill mod. Both of those mods are by ZoddelZockt. Now, what's interesting is when I downloaded the required mod, the production for empty pallets and barrels, it did not. Well, actually, when I downloaded the fish farming mod, it downloaded the production for empty pallets and barrels mod automatically from the downloadable content menu. But what it didn't do is it didn't download the required mod for the required mod, which is the sawmill here. And that left me without the ability to actually make pallets, because the pallet mod requires planks and beams, and this sawmill is what's needed in order to make planks and beams. Now, while the fish farming mod requires pallets, not any production facility that makes pallets is going to necessarily work. For example, this is a pallets production mod that just recently came out in the Giants Mod Hub, and it makes pallets, but these pallets are not accepted because technically these pallets have a different fill type in the game than the pallets out of the production for empty pallets and barrels. Notice they were listed as pallets over there. These are listed as empty pallets. So they are different. So not every mod that is going to make pallets is going to be accepted by the fish farming mod. Technically, any mod that makes empty pallets will be accepted, whereas any mod that makes pallets will not. And it's something that I really wish, a little sidetrack here, something I really wish is that modders would accept a standard. Let's say this particular facility here was the very first facility to come out in the Giants Mod Hub that made pallets. And let's say this mod author made them say empty pallets. Well, imagine a world where other modders who eventually release a pallet mod that makes pallets would just concede and say, you know what? That facility over there was first, and it makes empty pallets. So I'm going to make my facility also make empty pallets. That way, the player can pick and choose. But no, instead, we must go with this one, regardless if maybe later down the road, we have another production item that needs pallets that requires this one. So now we have to manage and juggle two pallet productions. All we need, people, is a little cooperation. Which is right? Neither is right and neither is wrong. Who was first? I don't know. It's not that important. What is important is that the game is easy to play. And when you have multiple pallet mods that create different types of pallets, and therefore different production facilities are going to accept different production pallets, it's not easy anymore. All right, off the side rant. So we're going to need not only the production for empty pallets and barrels, we're also going to need the sawmill mod. Let's go ahead and take a look at this stuff in the production menu. And let's start at the end of the line. So fish farming is going to need corn, mineral feed, and empty pallets. It's going to make totes of fish. Well, empty pallets are going to require beams and planks. Well, we know how to get planks. We can get planks from pretty much any sawmill, but we can't get beams from any sawmill. The beams we have to get from a modded sawmill that is going to take wood and is going to be able to produce beams and planks. Then we're going to be able to take those beams and planks from the sawmill over to the empty pallets and production barrels mod. And we're going to put those beams and we're going to put those planks inside of here. And we're going to get empty pallets. And then we're going to take those empty pallets and then we're going to take them up to our fish farm. And from our fish farm, we're going to put them over here. Where pallets are accepted. And you'll see the empty pallets are accepted. Here are a pallet of pallets from the other pallet production, and they are not accepted because, well, they are not empty pallets, they are pallets. But empty pallets will indeed be accepted. The other input that we need is mineral feed. A pallet of mineral feed, bulk mineral feed, it doesn't really matter. So we're going to add mineral feed. And then we're going to add our main ingredient. That is corn. Let's go back up here to a fish farm. So we have 200 units of corn, 100 units of mineral feed, and 50 empty pallets are going to make 100 fishes. And then once the production is over, we have our totes of fishes lined up right here. And then there is an included sell point. Thank you very much. I love it when production mods that have unique outputs include sell points with them. And then we're going to be able to sell our fishes at our small and convenient sell point. Let's take a look at this here in the prices screen. We have fishes. Right now it's $3,189. Again, this game save is on easy mode. If we look at our price fluctuation screen across the entire year, we're going to look at a disparity of a high of $4,320 in February for fishes and a low of $2,820 in August for fishes. Let's take a look at the stuff in the build menu, and one thing you're going to notice, the fishery is massive, so you will need a lot of room to accept the fishery. We're going to find it under production. We're going to go to our fish farming, $350,000. This rotates 360 degrees on center. And then you're also going to need the pallet and barrels production. Again, this one rotates 360 degrees on center, $110,000 for that. And that is in order to make the empty pallets. And then we're going to need the sawmill mod in order to make the beams and planks that the empty pallet production is going to rely on. It is $125,000, and again, it rotates freely on center. Under the selling points, we then have the fish farming sell point. Very nice small sell point. Again, rotates 360 degrees on the center of the tent itself. And it is $1,000 to place. And that, everybody, is the fish farming mod. Let me know, guys, what you think down in the description. I will have links to the fish farming mod, to the production for empty pallets and barrels mod, as well as the sawmill mod down in the description below. And until next time, happy farming.